This podcast is a part of the Royal We Network.
Spit on me.
All right. Okay. You know, last week, I want to say, no, we did this. It's been, what, a day?
Yeah.
When did we do this? When was the last time we did this? A day?
Think a day, and then before that.
Time is fucking.
Yeah, I think it was we recorded it a day ago, and we decided to record another one, and then before that, it was 2 years ago.
That sounds about right. If I'm looking at my records here. Yeah.
We went out for coffee like a stepdad and never came back, or a real dad.
In true Royal We fashion, real dad. In true Royal We fashion, we just decided to start doing it again. Mm-hmm. We did no preparation. We didn't try to practice or set anything up. We just decided to do it.
Yeah. Like, you want to do it again? Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's just go for it. Well, so now we've sort of we shook some of the rust off.
Yeah.
All right, would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've gone ahead and I set it up. I set it up like days of old, which I definitely did not do going into it yesterday. So let's get into it. Welcome to another episode of the Royal We. I'm Sam.
I'm Nate.
If you guys join us for the first time, which is surprising, what we normally do is we read headlines, but we do not read the articles. And then we have a conjecture-based conversation about what could that be?
Mm-hmm. Who knows?
If you guys want to send us some headlines, and you guys can do that at RoyalWeCast on Twitter or RoyalWeCast@gmail.com. So just to give you guys a refresher, because it's also a refresher for us, how we normally do it is we separate the news into a series of distinct drawers.
Yeah, drawers.
I don't know why they're drawers.
Virtual drawers.
Yeah, virtual drawers. And they all have funny names, but I've actually gone ahead and I've curated this week's selection of news. So I have, I've got a bunch of different drawers here. Some, I think we're going to start here in the law.
Oh, I like the law.
Now, the law is a little bit tricky because there's also a drawer called crime. Now, crime is pretty straightforward, but once the police or the law gets involved, that's when it's in the law drawer.
The law.
So, okay.
Yeah, hot topic right now, too. The law.
The law is hot. Yeah, sure. God damn it. I love this headline. I want a t-shirt with this on it.
Okay.
This headline rules. And it is not exaggerating by saying that. Ancient sword of the meth king seized by Michigan police.
Ancient? Come on. Let's get our epochs in line. What are we?
Ancient sword of the meth king.
The meth king. Like,
I love it.
Did he come from another dimension? Did he pass through the Stargate? Like, what?
People have been doing meth, like Edgar Allan Poe. I don't know why that's who I decided to go with.
That was.
But I wouldn't call him ancient.
No, ancient is like a mummy.
Well,
that's what when you say ancient, I think mummy.
What is meth? Where did you get that? That's opium? It's
a methamphetamine. That's what it's short for. It's just it's a stimulant. Get you going, get you all revved up.
But how could you make it in like mummy times with people in Egypt doing meth? No, right?
No, they probably got it out of like maybe. There's probably some way to get it, like
because like opium is a methamphetamine or no?
No,
it's an opiate, I guess.
Yeah, it's an opiate. But like, I guess cocaine that's kind of. I don't know if that's a method. I don't know. I don't do a lot of those drugs.
But I'm not sure those aren't the kind that I had dabbled with.
But you could chew. I mean, like the same type of effect. Like you can like chew. There's certain like leaves and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That you can chew, and it has like a methamphetamine, like betel nut here is got kind of that. It's kind of a. It's a stimulant like that. I think it's.
I suppose that's true.
An amphetamine. It's not methamphetamine is something different, but it's an amphetamine.
Reading this headline again, man. I think we are because this is what I think they did this to us on purpose. I think the sword is ancient, but the meth king is not.
Okay. Yeah, I see where they got us.
See, I think that there's a meth king out there of modern time, of modern epoch.
But he had an ancient sword, which is funny.
Which is also, and the Michigan police that took it from him.
And now can I say Michigan police, I guarantee you that was in Detroit. That's the only place there would be an ancient meth king.
Goddamn, ancient sword of the meth king is so fucking funny. I love that.
That's like something you'd find in Skyrim or something.
Well...
Am I wrong? Am I wrong, Doug?
You grow up.
Grow up, Doug.
Do you want to play that? You want to go ahead and edit that in real quick?
Yeah, we'll put that in right there so people know what we're talking about.
Hold on. This is my favorite. Hold on. Her sister was a witch, right? And what was her sister? A princess. The Wicked Witch of the East, bro.
I'm gonna stab him.
You're gonna look at me and you're gonna tell me that I'm wrong? Am I wrong?
It's my favorite
She
movie.
wore a crown and she came down in a bubble,
I'm
dog.
not fighting with you.
Grow up,
I'm not fighting
bro.
with you.
Grow up.
Get educated, but
That's one of my favorite videos, man. I love coming back to that one.
Yeah. No, I found, if you heard that, it's been stuck in my head, is that Chicken Wing song.
No, I don't know.
The one it's like chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chilling with my homie. You know?
I've not ever heard that. No.
Oh well, guess what's coming in right now?
Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chillin' with my homie. Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chillin' with my homie.
It's great. Once you hear it, that's it. You turn into an ancient meth king.
Okay. So that's the law. Which I mean, I'd love to click that one.
Yeah, ancient sword of the meth king. And I like that he was declared the meth king too. Like there was just no, like that wasn't the.
To be the meth king, I mean, God.
It's like-
I mean, you got to beat out a lot of other people to be the fucking meth king.
I imagine he's like that voodoo king in Predator 2. That's where he's like, the bone's always the same, mother gone. Yeah, bone.
I'm not sure I've seen Predator 2.
Well,
That's the one with Danny Glover?
yeah. And he goes and talks to the voodoo king because the Predator's killing the police and the voodoo drug lords. And he goes and talks to the voodoo king and he's like, I don't know who he is, but I know where he is. He's from the other side, Bobby gone.
I feel like Predator is a movie series that should get weirder. Like he's playing too tame, if you ask me.
Oh, yeah?
You don't think so? I'd say like add more voodoo priests and shit.
Yeah, you could have a lot of that going on. The second one was they made a few.
There's goddamn a million Predator movies. There's the 3 main ones.
No.
And then there's Predator. Am I wrong?
No, there's only 2. There's Predator 1, Predator 2, and then there was a huge hiatus, a big thing, and then they made
Predator vs. Aliens, the next one? Next installment?
they made the Aliens. Yeah, they made the Aliens versus Predator movies. They made 2 of those.
Then they did the Predator with Lawrence Fishburne and
Predator.
Adrian Brody of all
Yeah,
fucking people.
Predators. I like that one. I thought that
One
was
was
pretty
good. I like that one. It was pretty good too. And then there was the new.
The one they did like just a year or so ago, a couple years ago.
God damn! If this isn't a classic Royal We thing where we just start talking about.
Nobody gives a shit about Predator. Nobody gives a shit.
Well. Now it seems to me. Now, if I remember correctly,
We'll just start talking about our fucking hot dog stand idea again, like that.
I love that. Which is why I mean, hey man, we could sling them down at my breakfast shop.
Yeah,
I got a breakfast shop going.
Yeah,
I'm slinging that Taiwanese breakfast.
made a whole life move.
I know. Yeah, I opened up a business.
Yeah,
I mean, there's not really much to say other than I did it. There's no licensing needed in Taiwan. You can just sell people food. There's no
what?
inspections. There's no health inspector. There's no licensing. We just bought a griddle and a
that's
commercial
hilarious.
fridge.
See,
That's it.
I figured there were some hoops you'd been jumping through.
I didn't jump through any hoops.
Well, goddamn, guess who's gonna start selling hot dogs?
Goddamn us.
You just sell them, no questions asked.
Dude, we got real far into the process, and I was like, all right, so when's the health inspector coming? They're like, oh, no, we don't have that here. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Which is-
okay, that
yeah.
honestly makes a lot of sense.
It makes a lot of sense because we've run into
We've been living here for a bit.
yeah, and we've run into some places that are shady as fuck.
Yeah, you're like, how the fuck are you selling? And the reason they're selling is because no one's checking.
I remember where I used to live, that one guy, he just would close his shop up and he had a refrigerator just on the street plugged into the side of a building.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, he would just put his stuff in that refrigerator and lock it with a chain and go home. And the next day he would come back and just set up a little stand by the refrigerator, take the chain off the refrigerator and start selling shit out of the refrigerator.
God damn, that sounds, I mean, like,
And he always had like half a dozen people at that little place sitting around
people
eating.
loved it. People
Yeah.
loved it.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, the food, I usually can't complain about the food, but goddamn, I know a lot of uppity white bitches that wouldn't be eating in half the restaurants.
No, there's no way. There's no way.
Let's open up another drawer here.
Okay.
God, I have some good ones in the animal drawer, man.
Ooh, I like animals. I love animals.
I'm going to let the spooky drawer fill up for October.
Ooh, good idea. We're close.
Let's not even open it. Let's drain the animal drawer because I got a bunch in here in animals.
Let's drain the animals.
Let's drain them. God damn. Dude, they're all good. They're all good. I'm going to go, God damn, they're all good. Okay, I'm going to go with this one first. Guy in Florida loads car with frozen iguanas. They warm up, come back to life, and cause car accident.
What?
God damn, the chaos.
They came back to life is the best. Oh my God. So he just had them chilled down. What?
Well, because they're cold-blooded. I think that's the thing, right?
Yeah. But I love the fact that he thought they were just frozen solid and were, like most people would probably think, oh, these are dead, frozen iguanas. And then they suddenly come back to life and he's got a fucking problem on his hands going down fucking I-77.
Dude, it says loads car. Loads it. So how many of those fucking iguanas did he have? And when they came back...
And they weren't in a bag or anything. He just puts a bunch of clunk, it was like a bunch
pile of them.
Just a big pile of frozen iguanas into the back seat. Oh my God! And the Florida heat warms them up, and they come back to. That is really funny.
Cause car accident. That guy hits you, right? And you get out of your car and be like, "What the fuck, buddy?" And he's like, "Oh my God!"
you just iguanas covering his body. You'd immediately have to be like, "Okay, yeah, I see
where fault lay."
Yeah, exactly. I mean, clearly, officer. Oh, wait.
Case closed.
Do you really need my statement? Look at this
guy in Florida. Of course, it's Florida. Loads car with frozen. Where did he get so many? I mean, we don't know how many there were. It could have just been 3.
Loads. If he loads, I mean that
because it could be just a verb to put in his car.
Sure.
They warm up, come back to life, and cause car. Because it could have just been spooked. Like, oh, I thought you were dead. Oh.
Yeah, of course. You would think that they weren't waking up.
Goddamn.
Clearly, though, this guy's missed some fucking check boxes on whatever list that this.
Dude, lizard people, man. These goddamn reptile people. They all have a fucking screw loose, if you ask me. If you're sharing a fucking home with a reptile, I don't think we'll get along.
Yeah, but also this man, I don't. You think he froze him to transport him to a new home? I think he was going to go somewhere and barbecue him.
Oh, what? You think? Really?
Yeah, like barbecuing, like iguana on a stick.
I think,
like in Fallout.
My mind goes to Fallout. No, I think. I don't know. I don't know why he would be. I thought maybe he was just moving them from one place to another. Because there's these people who have like a ton of. God, what? Maybe he works. But there's, people have like snakes and stuff in their home.
Sure, but there's a way. People who know how to deal with animals don't just say, toss them in the freezer, and then we'll throw them in the car, and we'll drive them out of Florida into the rest of the world.
Maybe he picked them up from someone who knew better. And then, clearly he didn't.
No. Like I said, whatever this grand scheme was, like, I would like to know more about that one, just to know what his plan was with all these frozen iguanas.
I mean, we got some. This article just competed with the ancient sword of the meth king.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a fucking dude. And the next one, you're also gonna want to learn about.
Okay.
Here's the next one.
Okay.
Man whose deadly farts can kill mosquitoes, hired to create mosquito repellent made from his intestinal gas.
What?
How did he find that out? How did he know that his farts are killing mosquitoes?
I mean, deduction just says that he was in a room full of mosquitoes.
Deduction. Deduction, Qual.
And then he cracked one off, and then they were just dead everywhere. I'm not getting bit by mosquitoes anymore. Can you imagine a fart so bad that it kills a mosquito?
I'm thinking that these must be particularly, potent, picante. They must be a fucking...
They've got to be the worst.
Yeah, and I think maybe the mosquito repellent aspect of them, it doesn't repel them, dude. It kills them.
Yeah, it kills them. Farts. Kills bugs dead.
Dude, and he was hired. Who the fuck hired him?
Big Bug Spray.
We're going to get that man at our team.
Yeah, Big Bug Spray hired him. It's like,
I don't know enough about science, but what are they going to do?
I don't know. They're going to analyze his intestinal gas.
And then?
Replicate it.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, my mind has him farting in bottles.
What's that?
My mind has them contain, like, they just fill him full of whatever
Whatever
they get
he
him
eats.
farting.
Yeah.
And then they gotta like put it in bags.
Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-da, dun, 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 ba-da-da-da-da.
Dude, they kill mosquitoes. Oh my God.
Yeah. Dude, I farted so bad one time that my body, I'd been on this diet for like 6 months. And the whole time I was
I like you paused and then went into story mode. All right, well, here's the case.
here's what we're talking about. It's like, so I'd been on this diet for like 6 months where all I was eating was like raw vegetables and tuna, and like just like super pure shit.
Oh shit, yeah, I just got off one of those.
Yeah, and I did that and I lost tons of weight, but I'd eaten like just pure food for like 6 months. Then we decided to go on this road trip, and immediately it was just gas station hot dogs and like microwave burritos. It was like
exact opposite.
Yeah, just like the worst stuff, and my body immediately revolted. It was like, whoa. Like I literally had to stop every 50 miles to take a burl. Like it was just every little bit. I was like, yeah. I was like, man, can you hit the next exit? Like I got in there like again for real. I was like, we're never going to make it. We're never going to make it across the country, dude. I was like, I'm sorry. And the smells that were coming out of me, I mean, they were horrible. Like those ones that like stick to the earth. You know what I mean? They like cling to thing that like swamp gas. They take a minute to like fill. And it was so funny to me because they were completely silent. And I'd be like, whew, and I would let one go in like the back seat, and I would just sit back there and try not to laugh for like a good 45 seconds or to a minute. And then all of a sudden somebody go, oh God. By the end of that trip, I think my body had like smelled them so much and they were so repulsive that I let one that for some reason it was sweet. It smelled like,
Oh my God.
it smelled like somebody farted on a strawberry shortcake. And to this day, I have not been able to explain it, but I farted and it went out into the car and everybody's like, oh God. And then my buddy Steve starts going, it's sweet. Why is it sweet?
Why was it sweet? Scientists, tell us no.
I don't know. Yeah. The only thing I can figure out is that my body had smelled so much of it that it was I was adapting to be like, we don't want to smell that either. Make it smell sweet.
God, what, like your fucking guts the Borg? What are you talking about? Our phases are no longer effective.
It just changed up the code.
Dude, I had a dream the other day. I was dreaming that I was laying these big fucking farts in my sleep. I thought I was just dreaming, and I woke up the next morning and my girlfriend was like, no, that wasn't a dream. You were just filling the bedroom with it.
Dude, that's hilarious. Dude, if you're, you ever dream sometimes you're like, you're peeing, and then you wake up and you're like, oh shit, I about pissed the bed. Like, if I would have kept dreaming, I would have. Dude, I did that like 2 days ago with a burl. Like I was dreaming that I was having to take this big shit, and I woke up and I almost fucking shit the bed.
God.
I was like, oh my God. I was like, what was that? I was like, wait.
Have you ever shit the bed? Has that ever happened?
No, I've never shit the bed.
I have, man. I don't, because fuck it, I went to India. God damn.
Oof. Well, say no more.
Well, I've got pneumonia. Right, the fucking. I told you this story.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah.
But those listeners at home, I went to fucking India, and actually my intestines were okay. I didn't get diarrhea too bad, but I got fucking pneumonia right at the beginning of this COVID scare, and no one wanted me to go in their hospitals. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, stay away." I had to get an X-ray in the parking lot.
Yeah, they made you stay outside in the parking lot. We're like, until we're sure you don't have COVID, you can't even come into the hospital.
And they're like, "Well, you do have a lung infection, and that's awful timing." Mm-hmm. Dude, I about died, dude. I lost like 10 kg in like 2 weeks. It was awful. But anyway, I was coming back and I had like a super fever. I had like 101, 102 degree fever. And we were just staying in hotels. Like we had a big layover coming back, and I was in Thailand, and I was like, I'm not fucking staying in this airport with this fever. Let's go get a hotel room. Mm-hmm. And we stayed in this hotel room, and it was funny because they gave us 2 separate beds, right? And Wan Ting was kind of annoyed. She was like, what the hell? Like, I want to have one bed. And I was like, and it's fucking lucky that we didn't, because while we were sleeping, dude, I fucking shit the bed.
Oh, damn.
Like a little bit. It was that same situation where I felt it coming. I got up, jumped out of bed. It was like, not much, and everything was white linens. I just took everything in the shower and just sprayed it all down. And she was just asleep in her bed. Got fucking lucky, man.
No idea. Who knows?
Yeah, no idea. The chaos that was going on. I had pneumonia, dude. I was dying, and I'm spraying sheets in Thailand. In fucking Thailand.
I mean, hotel rooms are sketchy anyway, but
Dude, Dude, you'd be surprised, man. Have you been to Thailand? It's like Taipei. I thought it was going to be real sketchy, but it's like super modern and nice.
Nah.
We were in Bangkok, and it was really, really nice, actually. Because I had the same impression that you did.
Yeah, well, I was just thinking the hotel rooms in general.
Yeah.
In the nicest hotel room, some fucking debauchery's been gotten up to. In the nicest room. Hundreds of thousands of people that have stayed in there. Not one.
Yeah, dude.
You don't think one fucking maniac's come through there?
Yeah, well, what do you mean?
With his girlfriend?
God damn, man.
Yeah.
How many? You're not respecting the room. You're not respecting each other.
This is happening all over the world. We're animals.
God damn it, dude. I mean, hotels is a time to get up to some fucking nonsense, my friend.
Yeah. This is all bets are off in the hotel room.
Dude, I stayed in a hotel the other day, and the fucking person, goddamn, they messaged me online over and over again, like, tell me how to, like, check in. They're like, hey, do you know how to find the hotel? Step 1, you got to find the hotel. What the fuck are you talking about? They sent me, honestly, over 100 messages.
Oh, my God.
Just, like, pictures of the room, asking me questions, telling me information. And I was like, oh, my God, I'll figure it out. Fuck off. And they're like, oh, we prepared a special gift for you. God damn, dude.
We shit the bed.
We pre-shit it for you, bud. No, dude. I got there and there was, dude, like 3 feet long. They printed my name on these little label stickers on rainbow. Like they put these like rainbow stickers with my name on them, like hundreds of them, 3 feet long. And they're like, "Did you like our gift?
What?
We prepared a special gift for you." I'm like, who needs that?
You fucking psychopath. Why? Who took the time to do that? You don't know me. That would weird me the fuck out.
It was weird. And and then they sent me a message like, "Did you get our gift? Do you like our gift?"
Do you like it?
I was like, "Yeah, it's okay."
Dude, thanks for putting all that unnecessary effort into some complete horseshit. What? That's so weird.
It's super weird. It's super weird.
Do you like our gift? Come stay at Complete Lunatics Hotel. We're all complete lunatics.
Oh, goddamn.
The only place where we watch you while you shower.
Not the only place. I guarantee you not the only place.
Once again, no.
You know, I maybe this is part of just getting older, but I now am of the opinion of let them watch.
Yeah, joke's on you,
know,
man.
like,
If you're, I'm flattered. To be honest, I'm not even weirded out. I'm like, oh yeah, you want to watch? Knock on the fucking door.
I think about that when I go to Airbnbs and stuff, because someone will always say like, well, what if they have cameras here? Let them. Fuck it. They're gonna watch. They're gonna watch me fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. This isn't what they have the cameras set up for. Not for this situation.
Right.
That's going to be one that they'll watch once and then they throw away. This isn't going to get saved.
They're going to watch it out of morbid curiosity and then burn it.
Well, you're always going to watch it. If you took the time to put a camera in, you're always going to watch what it catches.
You're going to watch the bit of it.
Oh, goddamn, not the. But you know what I mean? Like, fuck them.
Yeah.
That's like when people say, like, oh, don't use that app. It gives your information to Russia. Okay.
Yeah.
Who am I pretending like Russia doesn't already have it?
Or people talking about, like, getting your identity stolen. I was like, if somebody steals my identity, the fucking joke's on them. You deal with my identity. I'll go get a new.
Goddamn, yeah. Yeah, I'm not doing so well with it.
Yeah, you can have it, man. See if you can turn this franchise around.
Or I remember, like, because I mean, I guess I still feel this way. Like, I wouldn't want people I know to see me naked or, you know, up to no good or whatever. But, like, some strangers in Airbnb that I have no idea, I'll never know whether they saw me or not. Why am I worried about that?
Yeah, if you don't know, what's the point? I mean, wait, what's the point? Wait.
What's even the point?
Yeah.
That is for sure happening, by the way.
The dude, it's just the Matrix guy eating the steak. The ignorance is bliss. You know, you don't know. Let them have their wank.
Yeah, it's going to be a difficult one.
You're going to sweat that one out, buddy. that was going to need a nap. What other drawers we got? We have any more drawers?
No, wait, I got one more. I got one more. I got one more in animal news, and this one's pretty topical.
Okay.
And it's fucking funny. Animal rights group offers $5,000 reward for information on who put a Trump 2020 sticker on a bear.
Probably the bear. Vote Trump.
But who's sticking political stickers to, and who's sticking things to bears? You stuck a sticker to the bear?
I think you should. It would be easy to narrow down the culprits as to who that bear is comfortable with.
Or
Because it's
who has been mauled by a bear recently.
Yeah. Or how many super sneaky fast people are there?
What was that story? I remember us.
That was so stupid.
I remember there being pretty close to when we stopped doing this 2 years ago. A story about a bear. What was it? They took a bear up for donuts or something. What was it?
Yep.
I remember us cracking up about some story about a zoo and the bear told on them. No.
Somebody at the zoo, they got told on because they took the bear out for donuts. Or ice cream. Donuts or ice cream.
God damn.
I think it was ice cream. And then somebody told on them. Yeah, they got fired over it.
We got to look that one up. That was so fucking funny, man. I love tomfoolery at zoos.
Yeah. Stuff like that, like top notch, where it's like, you know what you're doing. You know what I mean? You're there, you'd think. That's the thing. I mean, the longer I go in the world, the more I'm just like, I'm not really surprised by anything. Because it's like, you would think that person's, okay, yeah, they're taking their jobs to take care of a bear. They clearly know how to take care of a bear, at least well enough to keep it alive and safe. And the bear likes them enough to be like, yeah, I'll get in the car and we'll just go get some ice cream, man. I won't just eat. However that works.
God, why would? But who's that chuckle fucky?
Thinking about it now, it was probably the fucking ice cream people who were like, listen, I like this job is what it is, but I'm just not cool with those dudes bringing that fucking bear in here because so like
I don't get paid enough to serve ice cream to bears.
Yeah.
I'm telling. Listen, no, I don't care. I'm telling.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to place an anonymous call. Listen, I'll bold-faced lie to their face and be like, oh no, bring him back and think it's cool. The whole time they're sweating bullets because a fucking bear's staring them down, or you're making them a fucking...
Where's my ice cream?
A big double scoop of Rocky Road, and this bear's just like...
Okay.
Yeah, that's a great... Yeah, because I mean, years and years ago, I used to work at a fucking camera store, where like a 1 hour whenever fucking film was a thing.
And guys would come in and bring the bear? What are you talking about?
No, but I would be like, I dug that job. It was a chill job for the most part.
Sure. Yeah, chill.
And if I had a friend who just kept bringing his fucking bear into the shop, I'd be like, yeah, dude, every time you bring that thing in here, because I've seen videos. Remember that famous video of the lady? Or the bear's like sitting in a chair like a person, and it just casually looks at that woman next to her. This has been around since like the 80s. This bear like looks at her, and then it looks away, and it looks at her again, and then just goes, yeah, fuck it, and just mauls the shit out of her on like television.
Shit out of her, yeah. And it's wild, aggressive. I mean, it's a bear, of course it is.
And it was fun because the bear like looks at her and then looks away, and then it looks back, and you can see it make the decision like, yeah, fuck it. I'm a bear. Like I don't like this.
I'm going for it.
Yeah, I don't like this bitch at all. And he just destroys her. Horrific. And the whole time the other guy's got like the bear on a leash. And he's like, he is very calm. He's a very good bear. And then the bear's like, yeah.
I've never really understood why people fuck with animals.
No.
Like real big bear, because like a bear. Unless you have a fucking elephant gun, you're not. It's gonna maul you. You're just gonna get like. Mm-hmm. It might not kill you. You might be able to put it down before it kills you, but you're still going to get mauled.
Yeah, it's like that guy with he put out a YouTube video like a couple years ago where he got attacked by that bear, and he was like putting out like an Instagram or a Facebook Live thing, and his whole scalp is hanging off his head.
Fuck, what? No, I didn't see that.
Oh, it's wild. And he's like, he manages to get out of there, and he tells this whole crazy story about how this bear, he ran into it with like one of its cubs, and he was like, oh shit, and he like circled around, and the bear circled around, and he thought he got away from it. And then it just came out of nowhere, like took its cub somewhere and left it, and then came to just attack him because it was like defending, like, it was like this could be a threat.
Right? Yeah.
And it came and mauled the shit out of him. He like sprayed it with bear spray and everything, and it's still biting him, and he could hear his fucking bones snapping, like it was biting.
Oh my!
Yeah, it's biting. It like bit his arm so hard that it just snapped his bone, like you would crunch a chicken bone. And he was like,
bears are unbelievable, man. They're goddamn tank animals.
Yeah, they're insane. But even little stuff like monkeys. If I can remember that time when we were in Taroko, that national forest here, and those big fucking like baboon things just come up out of
that'll kill you.
Yeah, and then people are like getting real close and fucking with it, and I'm like, nope.
It has knives in its face.
No, yeah, they got big.
It kills things with its face.
Yeah. And people just look and go, oh, look how cute, and they're like trying to give it food and salmon, and then people are coming right up to it. I'm like, dude, you don't know. It's like that bear. It just looks at you.
I was scared of it. I agree, man. I remember we were staying pretty far away from it, and I was pretty scared of it.
Yeah, I was too. Like I was a little.
I wasn't scared, but I was like, I'm not standing. I'm not going to be the closest person.
No, absolutely. Yeah, I was the same way. Like I was full on wary of that thing. I'm like, I'm not getting very close at all to that because You know, what do you think it weighed? Maybe 80 pounds or something? 60 pounds?
Oh, I don't even, yeah, 60 maybe. It really wasn't very big.
But still, it could pull your fucking eyeballs out.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat. Oh, God.
Yeah, the monkeys are fucking strong. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get out of the animal drawer. Let's go to foreign lands.
Oh, yeah, nice. No, we shouldn't do that. There's a lot of noises and words we can't say since we've last been on.
Noises and words. Noises we can't say. Here's one that I almost put in the drawer.
What?
Gospel sing. This is goddamn goof grease distilled. This is a fucking goof grease right here. Gospel singing Brazilian politician conspired to murder her husband, who was formerly her adopted son.
Good.
With the help of 7 of her 55 mostly adopted children.
Man, porn plots are getting real convoluted.
What? So she conspired. She's gospel singing Brazilian politician.
Okay.
We're going to now label her as the woman in this article. The woman, because gospel singing Brazilian politician is a mouthful. She conspired to murder her husband, and her husband was her formerly adopted son, of which she has 55 adopted children.
I mean, was that her goal all along? Is it just keep adopting kids till she can find one she likes to marry?
But apparently that was a mistake because now she wants to kill him.
Yeah, she has to kill him, and apparently all her other kids are on board.
7 of them at least.
That's wild.
John says a lot of people. If I took a poll of the people in my life, I would be fucking surprised if I got 2 people to agree to help me kill someone. She got 7. I'd be surprised if I got 1, really.
Yeah. Hey, man, I got you.
Hey, we're going to kill brother, dad? All right. Conspired to murder her husband, who was formerly her adopted son. God damn it, people are lunatics, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's such...
I bet,
and what the thing is, I bet that's not the most complicated thing going on in her life.
Oh, my God.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the result of endless nonsense. You know what I mean? Just constant, everyday... It's something with the whole family. You can't have how many kids?
55.
55. And people are talking about keeping up with the fucking Kardashians? You can, they would spend
To go from adopted son to husband is a fucking move, man. How do you make... Because, I mean, realistically, on paper, nothing wrong with that. They're not blood.
Right, no.
But not cool.
Yeah, I mean, I used to say it was frowned upon, but like I was just made the joke a second ago, though, apparently all of pornography has turned into like incest porn.
What is up with that, man?
I have no clue, dude.
And it's always like the highest quality stuff, so I end up watching a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, it's like good stuff, but you're like, I don't like the plot. I like the people in this film, but this piece of film. But yeah, but then the plot's just like, I'm not into that. Maybe it's because I don't have step siblings and step parents, but I could see where it came from because I guess that just got more common, so it worked its way into the zeitgeist.
Why is it a thing? Because I've seen a lot of posts people complaining about it. I guess it's like taboo.
Well, like I just said, I bet it's the thing. Like it moved into where after, like, you know, a new generation of people who were watching porno, like they were of a generation where having step siblings and step parents and stuff was way more common than probably the generation before because that became more common.
Right.
So it just immediately worked its way into pornography as being like, oh yeah, because there's probably a bunch of people out there who's like, yeah, I got this stepsister and we're not related, but I would fuck her. Like that sort of thing, or vice versa, or my mom or my dad, or, you know what I mean?
Is it because it's more, I wonder if, because I think you're probably right. There's probably an element of that, but I wonder if it's just because it's taboo. Like that people like, oh, it's fucking your sister.
Yeah, there's probably some of that too. Just the fact that
because incest porn's always been around, but now they're like, this is like a loophole where it's like, it's not really incest porn.
Yeah. But it's gotten so prevalent that there's like, you can actually enable filters on like Pornhub or something. So you can actually click a button to be like, yeah, don't show me incest porn. Like there's so much.
I always thought, I mean, if we're going to talk about porn, I always thought porn were like,
it'll get our numbers up that we found
fucking pervs.
People are so perv. We found out that over the hiatus, we just slowly uploaded our stuff to YouTube just for posterity's sake. And because that's what'll go into the galactic void. It's a cube full of YouTube.
It's a YouTube cube.
But the
galactic YouTube cube.
The galactic YouCube. Well, I think we may have found the title for this episode.
But yeah, we found that all the ones that have anything sexy in the title, even just the word sex or porn or erotic, they all have the most views by way more.
A huge
by a factor
margin.
of 10.
Like, I uploaded one just the other day, and it was called, the name of the episode was called The Porno Version. And in less than 48 hours, it got like 3,000 views or 2,000. I got on there, like, we're like, what? It's like, nobody watches any of our
everything else
stuff.
has like 4.
It's like...
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I don't know what's going with her. Let's do one more article and we'll get out of here. And then we're gonna play the card.
I got a little. I know it's not. I've been breaking the theme the past time, but I found one that I think you'll find interesting. A headline.
All right, let's do with it. Let's do it with you then. You could have the last one.
No, do yours too. You do it too.
You do it too. All right, go ahead. You go and then I'll go.
Okay,
Stepbrother.
and you know Adam West, the late great Adam West, Batman.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Sure. Where's this gonna go? Okay.
Turns out he once got kicked out. Him and the guy who played the Riddler got kicked out of an orgy for refusing to break character.
They went to an orgy as Batman and Robin?
As
Batman and Riddler?
Batman and the Riddler, and they went and thought it was really funny. And
Yeah, well, fuck those guys at the orgy. Who wouldn't want? What's wrong with that?
yeah, I don't know. I don't get it either. I thought that was really funny. But it's one of those things, once again, in breaking character, I read the article, and this is what was funny. Adam West, he goes, we walked in, and it turns out it was an orgy.
Turns out.
We walked in, and it turned out to, like, oh, shit.
All right.
He goes, he's like, so I immediately went into the Batman character, and Frank went into the Riddler character because we were getting big giggles. He goes, it was really funny to us what we walked into, and then we got kicked out. He goes, we got expelled from the orgy because we wouldn't stop acting like our characters.
But if they went into it not knowing it was an orgy, I imagine they weren't invited. Because
That's probably more of what it was. People were like, man, we were just having an orgy, and the fucking Batman and the Riddler came in and wouldn't quit fucking with us, and we had to
just trying to fuck. I feel like, though, I feel like people who are into orgies would probably have a good humor about it. Would they? I don't know. I don't know a lot about that culture.
I don't know. We've talked about that before because of like the thing about remember we talked about once like the world's largest orgy that took them forever to plan or something.
Oh yeah, they kept getting canceled. Yeah.
It kept getting canceled, and then it took forever to plan, and then we got cracked up because the whole thing only lasted like 3 hours. And we're like, you'd think an orgy would go on for, like, in my mind, an orgy just keeps going.
Right, yeah.
Like Caligula or something. Like, and it was like, it took them like years to plan the world's biggest orgy, and everybody just, blah, it was done. Like,
what's ridiculous, though?
3 hours. The Batman and the Riddler came in. That's what ruined it.
Right. What's funny to me is like you have to set up an orgy, setting up like a group event is very challenging, getting schedules to line up. So you got to be very type A personality, but to have an orgy, you've got to be pretty like loose and hey, whatever, man.
That's what you would think. That's what you would think.
Right? But I bet you it's not those people fucking. I bet you it's real buttoned up, like repressed people. Like, okay, we're just gonna.
Now I'm gonna have sex with you.
No, you stop that voice, Mr. West.
Yeah. Jumping jizz balls, Batman.
Okay, here's mine in a completely different drawer.
Can you see the Riddler keep asking people like, riddle me this? And they're like, will you get out of my space, man? Like, you lunatic.
I can't. I have a hard enough time fucking one person. Imagine if you. I mean, I don't know. I can't imagine fucking a room full of. I guess I would. Maybe I wouldn't be into it if someone was doing a Batman joke, trying to be Batman. I don't know.
But
I'm not like a prude, but I mean, I'm not super into that kind of stuff.
But it'd be super odd too if you're. Can you imagine like if it's clearly they're in there like doing bits and they're like trying to like do and other people are just there to be like, listen, I don't even give a shit. It'd be like the opening of Seinfeld, how he's up there doing stand up. Imagine if the whole audience was just orgying and he's up there being like, oh, it's the deal.
Okay.
With such sparks.
Okay, I'm imagining it.
And people are just like, man, what? Like, why is he why does the orgy even need an entertainment? I thought the orgy was the entertainment. But Seinfeld's here? I don't know why. I bet you that's a thing where it's like, yeah, I think what it is it just kicks you out of your rhythm or kicks you out of your, like, because you got to probably be like, you can't be in your head or anything. You got to kind of, and then all of a sudden fucking Adam West is there talking like Batman. You're going to be like, I'm out. Yeah, because it kicks you out of your head. It's like I had, because I had Siri kick me out of my head once. Like in the
Throws of passion.
But it was in the beginning where like getting undressed and all this stuff, and I stepped on my pants and I triggered Siri, and I heard it go boop boop, and like for a second, and then like 10 seconds later it goes, "I'm sorry, I can't find anything with the name ooh ah near you," and I lost my shit.
It said ooh ah.
It said
she heard ooh ah.
She heard ooh ah, and I was like, it was so fucking accurate. And I was like, I started.
God damn.
I mean, I just laughed so hard. I was like, we got to give this a second because that's funny as shit.
Were you fucking a cartoon? Were you fucking the cartoon from was the Roger Rabbit's girlfriend? Who says ooh ah like that?
But no, nobody did. But I guess it could be interpreted as that. It was those noises.
That's so funny.
But it was so funny. It's like, boom, boom. I'm sorry, I can't find anywhere with the name ooh ah near you. It's like, oh, what?
That is perfectly hilarious.
Yeah.
I say we wrap it up. Let's play the card. I'm going to save mine for next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, what we got?
Oh, goddamn. I just saw another one that you're going to fucking love. Oh, but it's in a spook drawer. I'll save that for October.
Okay.
Well, we got a lot of contenders for this week's card. Ancient Sword of the Meth King.
Ooh, I forgot all about that. Ancient.
Frozen iguanas. There's the deadly mosquito killing farts. There's the sticker bear.
That we didn't even touch the sticker bear. Really, we didn't really talk about that.
We didn't. Yeah, we didn't touch them.
If we didn't. Wasn't us, officer.
I want to go Ancient Sword of the Meth King.
Me too. It's unanimous between the two of us.
Let's play the card.
Wow, 2 hands up.
Oh my god, dude! It's a fucking rad sword. Holy shit, dude! It's one of those swords that like it starts out thin and it gets wider and wider, and it's got a bunch of serrated edges on it.
Oh my god!
A fearsome-looking weapon, dubbed the Ancient Sword of the Meth King by a Michigan police department, is now in police evidence. The Bath Township Police Department posted a Facebook photo this week of a cache of weapons, including the insane-looking sword, and noted jokingly, "While you were sleeping." What?
That's why. While you were sleeping.
Why are they being cheeky?
Yeah, if we were out taking ancient meth swords from meth kings while you were sleeping.
They conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle. A subsequent search located a very odd combination of illegally possessed weapons as well as methamphetamine. The post was hashtagged with, this is the world we live in, man. The police post on Facebook was hashtagged with, hashtag obviously a high point, hashtag Lord of the Rings meets John Wick, and hashtag Ancient Sword of the Meth King. It turns out the weapon is from the hit Japanese anime Bleach, with eagle-eyed fans pointed out. It belongs to a character named Renji Abarai. Replicas can be bought online for only $60. So it's not anything that we thought about.
It's nothing we thought of. See, we're living the lesson all over again. We should have never fucking read it. Well, why would you Ancient Sword of the Meth King? Yeah, I bought it online for $60 as an anime.
And it's just a guy who had meth. It had not Ancient Sword. He's not a meth king.
No. Just
some police officer put a picture of it on his fucking Facebook and made a hashtag. What the fuck? That is so disappointing.
It's very disappointing, but I actually got to hand it to that guy to come up with that hashtag that brought all this on.
It does rule.
Because Ancient Sword of the Meth King, that's pretty funny.
It does rule. It does fucking rule. Well, that's going to do it for us this week. I want to thank Yoshibashi for letting us use his song intro / Pathos Pathos off his album 151A.
Yep.
No one sent us anything because no one even knows we're doing this yet.
Yeah, it's still a mystery.
Yeah, we're doing it in the fucking cover of darkness.
You know what would be really funny? It'd be if we did like 100 episodes and then just never released them.
Funny.
And then we died because of a bunch of lizards took over a plane or something. And then they find him and it's like, it's the lost episodes of the Royal We. And no.
Yeah, I'll upload it to the fucking YouTube, the galactic YouCube.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys want to send us headlines.
Man, you should.
You can do them down in the comments on this YouTube channel, or you guys can do it at Royal Weecast on Twitter or royalweecast@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
I'm pretty sure we're going to be on everything.
Cool. Well, we should still put them on YouTube, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. So
okay,
put them on YouTube. But yeah, we'll be on, what's the name?
Everything.
Yeah. Spotify.
Stitcher.
Yeah. Google Podcasts, iTunes. We'll be on all that stuff.
Right on.
Yeah. Anyway. Bust the momentum up.
Good night, Dad.
Yeah, Mr. Marks.